Good morning. Welcome to day one of Disney. Jet lag's hit hard already. We were all awake at like 5:30 this morning, which says a lot, but hey-oh. But we're all just getting ready and then we're going to head out to Animal Kingdom. This is my view this morning of the pool of the boardwalk. If I come over here, you can see just between these trees is Tower of Terror.
Top charge of 35 miles per hour.
Just say goodbye at that point.
Other animal. Terry Forest, head off to the Sloppy River. Quite a distance from here, so I'd say sit back, relax, get comfortable, take a nap. I'll let you know when we reach the river. We'll see you during mating season.
That's so cool. I've never seen a hippopotamus. I know. They look friendly.
As we round the bend, we're going to be approaching a Siricali Bridge, very old rickety bridge that has seen better days.
Oh, cool.
As we cross, you will see why no one stands during the safari. 9 times out of 10, we see Nile crocodile. Going to be 20 feet long when it speeds of 10 miles per hour. With their jaws up and they regulate their body temperature, but they can snap shut with bone-crushing forces of 2,000 pounds per square inch. Gonna get out of here as long as the bridge holds together. Give me a bridge. Hold together. As we crest the Indegi Hill, we'll be entering an entirely different ecosystem. Hopefully, see an entirely different set of animals as well. Speaking of difference, there's a baobab tree. Also known as an upside-down tree, it'll grow leafless 9 months out of the year. Massive trunk holds a great deal of water. Elephants poke at with their tusks during drought season for a drink. Here is my favorite view in the entire reserve. The Serengeti grassland stretches hundreds of miles across East Africa. Superhighway for millions of migratory species, home to some of the more famous animals: lion, elephant, zebra. All part of the wild Africa we're trying so hard to protect. Wild African dogs, also known as the painted dog because of their unique markings. most successful hunters in the savannah, even greater than the hyena, not related to hyena in any way. They'll run their prey to exhaustion before making the kill.
Those look like a hyena. What are they? That wild
Sable antelope. Official mascot of the Romney Wildlife Reserve. Horns used mainly for protection against predators, also used in displays of dominance. The red mounds of earth are termite mounds. May not look very substantial, but after being baked in the hot sun can become as solid as concrete. Elephant use them as scratching posts. When worn down, smaller animals jump up on top, using them as lookout points for predators. The landscape you see around you is entirely maintained by the animals who live out here in the savannah. Elephants knock down trees like bulldozers, eating the top leaves, letting new grass spread. Giraffe come in like pruning shears, eating the underside of the tree, letting light shine in the savannah. Antelope and zebra mow down taller grasses, letting new sprouts shoot up. Warthog and gazelle chop the edges. In balanced ecosystems, there's enough food for everyone. Maasai giraffe. Spot pattern, very leaf-like and edged, unlike that of the reticulated giraffe, getting its name from the Latin word reticulata, meaning net, describing its net-like pattern of spots. Tallest animals in the world, reaching heights of 20 feet. Menacing-looking shaggy features. They have the largest migration in Africa, also known as the gnu. Getting the name from the noise they've been known to make, which sounds like a gnu. State of mind coming up with that, but somebody had to. Springbok. Little guys are able to repeatedly jump 10 feet into the air. But whatever males wander around in search of. Typically food. Mandrill, largest monkey in Africa. You can tell the dominant male by the red-blue markings on the face and posterior. I'm going to continue on to elephant territory. Unfortunately, the greatest threat to elephants are humans. Illegal hunting and poaching target them for their ivory tusks. Human population growth have begun to force elephants out of their homes. Does not end well for a species when the... What? Oh, that's not good. That's the road to elephant territory, the only way I know how to get there, which apparently washed away. No idea where that goes. That's not on our route. I could jump it. I could. Not going to. I just won this truck in a game of sabak against Ward Matua last night. We go left on him, this does lead. Wrong turn, we'll come back, try jumping it later. We have 2 weeks after all, plenty of time for rash decisions. We get too lost. I can always get the map out of the glove compartment. I'm a man. I don't need a map. Great. Another old bridge. Laguna Matata, folks, no worries. Take it poly very slowly. Hope for the best. Keep those fingers crossed. Looks maintained. Just a little rusty. It's still good. It's still good. We're all gonna die.
I think we can survive the jump.
Wasn't so bad, was it? I always wondered where this road came from. Now I know. Knowing's half the battle. Where are the red clay bits? Dusklark's footprints show that elephants have been here. They'll eat that red clay, get the nutrients they don't find the normal diets. Elephants have the second longest childhood in the animal kingdom. Calves stick with their mothers 13, 15
Look over there.
years.
See? Look at the elephant.
Longest childhood does still belong to humans. Lasting anywhere from 18 to 39 plus years. Sometimes completely against the child's consent. Moved to Africa and she still follows you. Go figure that one. On the island are greater flamingo. When they're born, when they're gray in color after a year of eating brine, shrimp, and other crustaceans filled with beta-carotene. Turn pink, proving that you are what you eat.
That means that they're not quite a year old.
I've never seen them
You just said you eat a lot of shrimp?
Despite the best effort to protect them, poachers get better and better funding, stopping at nothing to acquire their targets, including hunting them on reserves like ours. Get the name for the mispronunciation of the Afrikaans word wit, meaning wide, describing their wide mouths. Largest cat in Africa. Largest cat that'll do its hunting in packs, called prize. Despite popular belief, the lioness will do most of the hunting. They remain inactive 18 to 20 hours a day. It's good to be the king.
Sleeping baby. She's sleeping. Must have hunted already.
She got her 18.
Poachers, camping in our land, hunting our animals. We took care of them. Took over their campsite, turned it into a habitat for one of the rarest species in the reserve. Seems like the addicts wandered somewhere else today. Ward Matua left the Nigerian dwarf goats out. Typically domesticated as dairy goats, they'll spend most of their days eating and relaxing.
Smells like a
Yep. It's got
Well, these gates are at the edge of the reserve, so our 2-week safari is just about over. I'll be taking you to the warden post, be able to disembark, also a few feet away from the entrance of Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. There you get closer views of hippo, meerkat, gorilla, and one of my favorites, the naked mole rat. And they're naked. Bamboo like that grows to be 7 stories tall. 7 stories. So the zombie grows to be 8 stories. That's a whole other story. As long as time I try to cut down bamboo for a living. Until I got the axe. Now here in Harambe, we do not like to say goodbye. No, too harsh. Too final of a word. Here we prefer to say Kwa Harini, which means to go well. Chance be the right doors opening. Quark have a good temper. Make sure let this go wild. Remember, if you simple one, track to the kilometer unless to blunders. May not look like much of our count. Something going 5 past, don't speed fast like a junk in a Harambe.
We've done one ride, I was sat down, and I'm knackered.
Lightning lane only.
Can everyone see me?
No.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan.
I got one.
You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not going to feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Navi. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Okay, to get you flying on a banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches. Alright, you've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
Flight of passage was great. Although they really squish you into that restraint, I could not feel my stomach. Could not feel my stomach. Beautiful ride though. I'd recommend it if you ever go.
miss out. Ah.
Hi dear, can I have you come forward, please? Keep distance. There you go. Okay. Yeah.
We did Animal Kingdom this morning. Now we're going to Epcot, but it looks like it's absolutely going to piss it down, so that's fun. Ears for $29.99. Looks like they're testing the fountains because the weather's about to be absolutely horrendous.
We can do Soarin'.
Soaring.
And like wood sip fatigue, which is so good to me.
Okay, all right. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Eh bien, vous ne pouviez pas me tromper. Tout le monde sait que la meilleure cuisine du monde se déguste ici à Paris. Et ce soir, Camille, le plus grand vinier de la capitale, s'apprête à vous concocter une petite merveille.
I think it's all just magnets.
Ah, vous voilà. Venez, venez, venez. Suivez-moi, je vous prie. Chef Rami is waiting for you. This way. Qu'attendez-vous? Oh, les erreurs, les invités pour le dîner.
What to compare? Pour le repas idéal, en commun? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple.
Voilà.
Mais Oui, that's it! Cette nourriture est pour nos invités, pas pour vous. Hey guys, the food is for them, not you.
L'égout est en salle. Hey, what are you doing? Que manigancez-vous?
Oh my god!
Dépêchez-vous! Par ici! Go! Go! Oui, oui, on est presque arrivé à la cuisine de Rémi.
Trois entrecôtes pour la douce. Une à point, une bleue et une saignante. Il va aussi me falloir rapidement 4 ratatouilles pour la table. Oui, ma chérie! Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. Vous serez toujours les bienvenus, cher ami. À bientôt et bon appétit. Et Mino. Au revoir.
For you, ain't this way? You are always welcome and pleased to share.
نار مني شكله فني بينا وبيني سر رباني